right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Bow and Arrow Tarot. This is the mid-monthly love check-in. We're going to jump right into it. This is going to be for Leo for the mid-month of April. This is the love check-in. How is everybody doing today? I hope all y'all Leos out there are doing well. I hope you're having a good month. That was a heavy reading we had last month for the monthly, at the beginning of the month for the overall monthly readings. So the mid-month readings, we're going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. All right. It's the back of it right there. And then we're going to follow up as usual with the usual Romance Angel Oracle deck. Okay, folks? So without further ado, this is Bow and Arrow Tarot. My name is Rebecca. If anything resonates, please like, subscribe, and share. This is my new channel. Very excited to be here with all you Leos today and cross watchers. Remember, this is for Leos who are Sun, Moon, and Ascendant in Leo and Venus in Leo. All right? All right, let's get into it. Leos, mid-April. What's going on with our Leos? I already shuffled before the filming started. So we're going to be able to get right into it. Did my meditation on all you beautiful Leos out there. Fire sign. Love Leos. I have a moon in Leo actually. So I love our Leos. Here we go. Show me mid-month, April 2019 for Leo. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles. All right, so abundance, completion, home life, hearth, all of that good stuff. At the center of the mid-monthly reading, we're going to put that, turn that over in a minute. We still have some more cards to pull. At the center, we've got 4 of Swords. So some of you Leos have taken pause. You've fallen back, right? So that's what it's at. That's at the heart of this particular reading for mid-April. Okay. Please excuse me, folks. I am getting over being sick, so I'm here. 4 of Pentacles is crossing you, so you're protective, right? You're taking a step back, you Leos. Taking some time to think about things, right? Right. You're in sweet repose for a little while, meditating. You know, not making any decisions or movements, communications, and crossing that is protecting what you've already worked so hard for. All right, now here we go. We got the Fool coming out on top. Ace of Pentacles underneath. Just coming out of an errand, Page of Cups and Lovers. All right, so now we can turn this over. 10 of Pentacles. This is a nice read for you Leos mid-month. A very nice read indeed. At the top, you feel like you're at the beginning of a new journey, all right? Mid-month, it's springtime. Love is, love is in the air. Flowers are blooming. Everything's fresh, And when I say love is in the air, it doesn't always have to be romantic. It's just love. It's love of self and love of spring and, love of life. And the Fool really has this kind of energy to him as well. This energy, this wanderlust kind of, I'm ready for a new adventure. So some of you Leos right now, you're in the middle of a whole new chapter in your life, a new journey. And you're just taking mid-month, you're just taking a little bit of time to reflect, right? And to make sure your footing is correct. At the bottom of all of this, you Leos, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of you are working on new business opportunities, new job opportunities, you're working on new phases that are going to bring you new types of income, right? New projects, maybe new ideas that are coming through, but these are money related ideas, right? So things that you're going to work on that's going to bring you abundance in your financial and your material areas of your life. Okay, so you're working on these Leos, you're working on something really, really new right now, and that's why you have the Fool on top. Okay, so mid-month for you guys is really all about just taking time. You're in the middle of like a really big new journey, a new opportunity starting, and mid-month you're just taking some time for yourself to reassess and make sure that you're stepping forward. Okay, Page of Cups. So you've got communications coming through from friends, perhaps friends, family, you know, perhaps a love interest. But I think this mid-month reading, mid-April reading for you Leos is really just all about you. You know, it's okay to take some time for yourself. All right. Page of Cups is like, talks about communication, small communication, you know, tender communication, can be from loved ones, can be from friends. All right. So perhaps some of you Leos have just recently got a communication from somebody that's close to you, right? And it's not a major heavy thing, it's just a little light thing, all right? And perhaps some of you are just thinking about it, right? But then as well, at the same time, you've got the Lover's card, and this is definitely soulmate energy coming up, right? So some of you Leos, right, you're preparing for like a really big soulmate energy coming into your life if you don't have that already. Some of you could be cementing that relationship with your soulmate. All right, but right now it's all very auspicious for you Leos, and mid-month is, I'm going to say mid-month is all about you taking some time out for yourself. Any situations that you feel are not conducive to this, you know, this lover situation coming up where, you know, you want to be, you know, the most present person if you're about to embark on a new love commitment, right? Or any other new commitment. You want to be fully involved. You want to be the best you can be to bring to that, right? Soulmate energy isn't always just about romantic energy. It can be partners in life that have to do with finance as well, right? But overall, for you Leos, at the heart this month, taking time out for yourself, you know, reassessing some of your decisions, some of the moves. This is not a bad thing, especially when there's a lot of movement. There was a lot of movement at the beginning of the month, right? You want to always make sure your footing is sure. If you have a plan, you know, especially when you're embarking on something that's really new and that could be life-changing, that could be life-altering in terms of, oh, now your life is going down this path, or, oh, now you're adding another tree branch, you know, another tree branch to your life in terms of experiences. You always want to take some time out, and this card isn't a bad card for that. Some people feel like you're stuck in this card, but I don't feel like that. His hands, if you look closely at the character, his hands are clasped in a prayer position. So not only is he in repose, but he's really deeply meditating, and he's thinking, you know, and he's listening to himself and his guardian angels and all of the things and all of the aspects of his particular theology, right? He's praying, you know. So whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's just that his set of beliefs, he's going within himself, and he's meditating, and he's praying to those sets of beliefs and to those archetypes to make sure that he does what he feels is best, he or she is best in the scenario. So it's just really taking time to be meditative and to be sure. And also Four of Pentacles sometimes can come across as a greedy, miserly card, but I think in this scenario with all of these other really positive cards here, it's really more about protecting what you've done so far, you know, all of the hard work that you put on so far, and that is the energy actually crossing these Four of Swords. It's a cross energy, so that's the reason. You want to make sure you don't lose the hard work you've done already in light of starting embarking on this new either career opportunity, love opportunity. This is the mid-month love check-in. So, you know, there's Page of Cups, but of course the most significant Lover's card is here. The Lovers are here. So this is certainly about your love relationships, but it's not necessarily right now mid-month about actually interacting with that soulmate energy. It's really more about yourself and making sure you're centered, making sure that the material things in your life are set, and you know, the things you've worked very hard for are there and set and not in any danger as you start to embark into in this new chapter of lovers, of soulmate energy, twin flames energy, a very long, heavy, you know, I imagine a heavy relationship, a deeper relationship, deep abiding love. So that's definitely there. If it hasn't started, it will be coming. If it has started, it will start to be more formalized, more cemented. You know, you're going to start to go to the next steps, right? Over here, of course, is the first gesture. And ultimately, as I said before, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at this, Nine of Pentacles. So we keep going. We got the King of Pentacles. I mean, talk about abundance, Leo. Leos, you guys have major abundance coming your way with this love that's coming your way. If it hasn't already, if this love interest hasn't already started for you, Leos, it is coming in, and it is coming in with a great, and then with to have the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, these are the powerhouse of abundance, wealth. You know, this is not to say that you're going to win the lottery. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about, like, you know, stability. You know, a lot of times we fall in love in situations, and stability isn't always, financial stability isn't always guaranteed, you know, but you love someone and you're with them. This scenario, there's some financial stability. King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, ultimately resolving to the Ten of Pentacles. We're talking about major stability here, major comfort. All right, let's check out the romance oracles. This is good news for you, Leos. But your energy has to be right, and that's why you're taking some time out. Okay? Now, this isn't for all Leos who are just starting relationships. It's for those who are starting relationships with their twin flame, with their soulmate, right? So, if you're in a relationship that you don't feel like is working for you, you know, you can't, I always say, don't try to force, you know, a round peg into a square hole. If you know you're in a relationship that doesn't have at all any of those elements that you would want in that wonderful love affair, you know, that lifetime love affair, then work on it, you know, moving away from that relationship if the soulmate energy is what you want, right? So these are perhaps some of the decisions that you're meditating on right now, Leo. You know, am I in the right spot to bring this kind of love right now? Am I bringing it forward? Is there anything else around me that I need to think about and meditate on, that I need to handle in order to make sure that this is possible? All right, romance angels, what do you have to say for our Leos for mid-April? It's a beautiful read. Romance angels. Showing. Deception. Ooh. And honeymoon. Wow. Let your friends help you. Let your friends help you. Wow. So this is interesting. Deception came out, right? And it was almost like it wanted to come out, right? But it was almost like the card in and of itself was acting deceptively. So I think this is what's led you here. You know, sometimes you have a reading, it's like, oh, you have all these wonderful, wonderful elements in the read, but then it's like, why? Why are you really meditating? Is it just because? I think there's been some deception. There's been some false communication with some of you Leos. I think that some of you Leos might be in a situation with somebody. It may not even be a real relationship. It could just be like a friends with benefits type of thing. Or it could be a relationship, a really new relationship, or it could be an old stale relationship. You know, but I feel more like it's just kind of like a wishy-washy bullshit relationship. And there's been, someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So that's deception, right? So you're kind of being misled. Your energies are being taken away from all of this goodness that's coming your way, this good karma that's coming with your true soulmate, right? So, because your true soulmate is you're not gonna have this kind of energy with your true soulmate, right? If it's time for you guys to meet, you know, if you're being brought to one of your soulmates, and we have many soulmates, if you're being brought to one of your soulmates, that's not the type of energy that you should expect, right? So this is for you Leos that are messing around with a bullshit relationship, right? So you're taking the time out to think about it, right? And you need to realize this, right? And do something about it so that you can be free for this, okay? So that's what the angels are warning you about. And then they're also saying honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, right? So deception and honeymoon. So this is just kind of like, for you Leos, you know, you're on the right track, and this is just more like a warning, right? So watch out. This is the type of things we want to watch out for. You know, readings aren't just always about affirmations. They're also about, you know, trying to understand any energies that we need to take care of or be mindful of that could be damaging to us in terms of achieving our goal. And so this is the one that this reading is for. Watch out for false tongues and deceptive speak. You know, anybody who's like that, who's been like that with you, just cut them out. Just cut them out. You know, you don't have to be everyone's savior. You don't have to transmute everyone's energy. Just cut that person out, especially if you're on a journey. you know, because journeys require your undivided attention and intention, if you know what I mean, right? So anything like this, cut it out so that you can be free to move on to your honeymoon phase with your true love, okay? All right, so that's the reading for Leo for mid-April. Short and sweet. The mid-month check-ins, I like to keep them short and sweet because the monthlies can run sometimes 30-35 minutes. So this is for Leo, all right? If you enjoyed my channel, you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share. That helps me grow my channel. If you want to donate to my channel to also help me continue to grow my channel, you'll find information down below in the box, in the information box. There's a link where you can donate as well. I also do private readings, and those can be negotiated in terms of if you want to do a live streaming or I send you a recording or whatever. So just hit me up on bowandarrowtarot@gmail.com. And for the rest, I'll see y'all later. Bye.